Hello, I'm Joe Preston. I'm the principal of Manufacturing Professionals. I want to spend a few minutes with you today to talk to you about the services I provide and the services I provided for other companies and the benefits they've received from those services. I enjoy working with my clients. I enjoy working shoulder to shoulder with them to help them learn systems thinking, develop strategies for their business, process map their business, and to develop critical measures charts that help them see if their business is on plan to meet their strategies or not. And if they're not, help them learn what the shortfall is to their strategy and help them implement changes to their processes to help them improve their business and grow their business. This is an example of a strategy that I developed with one of my clients.
Notice they mention the role of the business to the corporation in their strategy. They talk about the business's growth and the staffing to meet that growth. The strategy also describes the business's processes as being stable and operating with high safety, quality, and environmental standards while being a good community citizen. These are examples of some process maps that I built with a client that produces engineering solutions for customers. Notice the mining down into the processes in the sequential charts. It's fun working with a client as they discover process relationships they hadn't understood before. Some on a cross-functional team see these process relationships for the first time. After drilling down from strategy to process maps to important measures with the engineering solutions team, we found that it was important to chart the number of calls made each week to different types of clients. We found that it was critical that they watch how many phone calls were made to past and potential customers to look for new engineering work. Without enough work coming in from these calls, the business has periods of too little work for its employees. Here's an example of an important measures chart I built with that client. Notice the number of customer calls is stable for a period of time and then falls out of range. You can guess what happens to the level of incoming work as a result of the low customer contact. Another client, after building their strategy and process maps, decided to work on problems that they had surfaced around the quality of ore delivered and cost of ore delivered. We found the crews were using an expensive loader to do minor tasks around the mine instead of keeping it in reserve to maintain correct ore delivery when important pieces of equipment went down. So we built an important measures chart to track the use in minutes of that loader that the lead team reviewed each day in their lead team meeting. This is an example of the important measures chart that the team monitored each day. Note the daily minute spikes. The lead team learned many important things about their processes that they needed to fix by studying those daily minute spikes and eliminating the non-critical use of the loader around those spikes. The loader became an important measure for the lead team as they drove their costs. They watched those minutes very carefully and improved throughput and ore quality as a result. Another client was considering capital expansion in the millions of dollars to meet the rising demand of their customers. I spent time with them helping them to develop a strategy and to process map their business. Several interesting revelations surfaced in our discussions. We learned that they did not have control of their critical scales. We also learned that they did not have a capable measure for the recycle rate of their grinding process. This diagram shows the process flow of the client's process. It also shows the constraint, the grinding process. The efficiency of the recycle loop of the grinding process controls the throughput of their plant. Maximizing the plant output is dependent on control of the recycle loop. I recommended that the client develop a capable measure of the grinding process recycle rate. I also recommended they develop a system for timely weigh scale calibrations. I explained that running their grinding process more efficiently and capturing their product weight on capable scales might give them hidden capacity they didn't realize that they had in their plan. They could easily have the additional process capacity they needed to meet their customer demand today without the capital expansion. This was a very interesting discussion for the client. They were about installing the appropriate measures to manage the milling efficiency and a system for critical scale calibration when I spoke with them last. In closing, I enjoy working shoulder to shoulder with a client, teaching them to understand and focus their business process, helping them to use systems thinking to develop a business strategy, process map their business, and to design important measures to manage their business. My services enable a client to understand their process relationships, reduce process variability, increase throughput, and to bring cost savings to the bottom line. Let me help you with your business process. Email me. Let's discuss how we can improve your business. Have a wonderful and safe day.